Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day, or perhaps I should say words of the day, is vicious cycle. And I choose this phrase, these words, because I've been having a number of conversations with some clients lately about our parents, and particularly about our parents' limitations, and about how so often our parents were not able to or are not able to go as far as we're going. Now, most of the people that I've been talking to are on a spiritual path, actually all of them are, as well as on these paths of a lot of personal growth and personal development, and they're doing their work. And one of the things that can be very frustrating is watching our parents not being able to do the work, not being able to get out of their own way, and continuing to perpetuate certain kinds of behaviors that are really not serving them. And I was thinking about the way that each generation takes a step forward, and how in many ways each generation is breaking a cycle or breaking the vicious cycle from the previous generation. And in the case of all of these parents that we were talking about, they were all survivors of really intense childhoods. They all overcame incredible ordeals. None of them had an easy time. They struggled a lot. A lot of them went through a lot of physical and emotional abuse, and it was really difficult. And one of the things that I started thinking about was when you think about a train of abuse that's running, sort of the legacy of abuse that's running in an ancestral line, and it's been going for generation upon generation upon generation, where each parent teaches the next child, teaches their child how to behave as a parent, and the abuse is just perpetuated. It's like a locomotive on a track that is just got a lot of momentum, and it's just going to keep on going and going and going. And when you think about the amount of effort that it took our parents, the ones who were able to break the vicious cycle, to pull that emergency brake and to stop that locomotive of abuse from continuing down the track, it's understandable that every single bit of energy that they had was used up just not continuing to perpetuate the abuse that they experienced in their lives. I mean, that takes a lot of effort to stop a moving train. And when I start thinking about it that way, and when my clients start thinking about it that way, it starts to make sense why they can't go as far as we can go, because all of their energy, all of their effort went into breaking the vicious cycle and stopping the train from continuing into the next generation. And so in many ways, the way I look at it is that they stopped the train from continuing into my generation, and now we get to stop another part of it. We get to break another piece of the vicious cycle. Say we get to stop the addiction, or we get to stop the perseverating and being anxious all the time and being terrified, or we get to stop the history of codependency and never setting any boundaries or never setting any limits. We get to do things differently. We get to stick up for ourselves in a way that our parents didn't. And we give our daughters and our sons the opportunity to do something even more remarkable, because they get to start from a place that we didn't start from. And so when I think about it this way, I feel really hopeful, but I also really understand that it's okay that my parents and my clients' parents may not be able to get as far as we were able to get. So my question to you is, what did your parents go through? What did they endure? When you think about what they have overcome, does it make sense as to where they are today? And can you cut them some slack? Is it okay to see all that they've been through and maybe even appreciate what they've been able to give you. Now, I will say, if you're listening to this and your parents were not people who were able to break the vicious cycle, then my question to you is, are you breaking the vicious cycle? And if you're not breaking the vicious cycle, what do you need to do in order to stop that train from continuing into the next generation? So I would love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace. I am wishing you ease. And I'm really wishing you the grace that comes, that allows us to break the vicious cycle. So in the meantime, please go like my Facebook page, Modern Medicine Lady LLC. And also, I will be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. Please like it. Please share it. Please pass it along to other people who would find it useful. Thank you so much. And until tomorrow, peace.